Welcome to Spoken Reviews, home of the Spoken Reviews. Today, guys, we'll be installing the Hansshow rearview mirror for the Tesla Cybertruck. All right, shout out to Hansshow for being a channel sponsor and hooking us up with this rearview mirror to test and install. Again, love their products. I think that they're very innovative aftermarket manufacturer. They have a lot of great products, not just for the Cybertruck, but for the Model X, Model S, Model Y, and Model 3. And if you want a great discount, use my code, which will be linked in the video, so you can get a nice discount on top of whatever discounts they're already rolling. So it's a win-win for you and for the channel. All right, getting this opened up, you can see there's a nice card, which is awesome. As you can see, they have the California U.S. stateside location, and that they've been around since 2009, which is awesome. Let's open this up. You can see this is the actual mirror itself, which I can already tell it's significantly larger than the mirror that comes in the Cybertruck, which is what we want. This is why we have this. And then we have, let's see, we have the cords. So that's kind of cool. You get the proper screwdriver with the attachment there. This is definitely going to be the long cord to run it the whole way. Let's see, this is the actual camera itself that mounts on the outside, so pretty high quality. Definitely feel the weight here. This is going to be the front camera, and these will be a bag of tools. Guys, the reason why the Hansshow Tesla Cybertruck rearview mirror has been so popular is because the OEM mirror is, kindly said, lackluster. It's super small, only about 6 inches wide, and you can barely see out of it. So it's not only is it short, it's very narrow. Even with the tonneau cover, as you guys can see open, you can barely see out of this camera. And even while driving, you do get the option to have the mirror up while the tonneau cover is down. So again, here's the mirror while you're in drive. As you can see, you can still see behind you, but you do have to train your brain. You can put that different places. You can make it a little bit bigger, but it's not the traditional mirror that people are used to having, which should be up here. So this is what the Hansshow modification is all about. It's about correcting that, and it's about replacing this with a digital rear mirror, so that not only do you have the Tesla mirror, you have the nicer, larger rearview mirror. So I'm super excited about this one. This is definitely going to be one of my favorite modifications for the Cybertruck. I definitely think that it adds to the overall safety. And you'll give it a little yank, and this will come down, and you can go ahead and place this down here for storage. And then the next step will be to remove the mirror. Again, just use the Torque 20 screw. Remove it, pretty simple. You can see just how small and light this thing is. Again, they've done the bare minimum to meet compliance, but definitely not a lot of functionality here. All right, now you want to grab here and pull down where the magnets are at. All right, and now that this is undone, you can plug in the harness. I will note that you have to have some type of tool, so I use this little very small tool to push in the hole to pull it apart. Definitely took a lot longer than I thought. Probably took like 10 minutes doing that. So definitely have some type of tool to press in the hole before pulling that apart. But again, now that that's apart, I will go ahead and tie in the aftermarket harness that comes supplied. Again, we'll plug this side in, and then this side will power the camera. All right, next up, we're going to go ahead and take the mounting bracket that comes with the packaging. We're going to put it on the new mirror, line it up, and then we will add the screw to screw it down, and then we'll be good to go ahead and start mounting. All right, now we have the new one mounted. And again, this is pretty difficult because getting this screw in lined up with now the cords going in there, not a lot of space. So definitely helps to have somebody do it with you. Doing it by yourself, you can get it done, but it's definitely difficult. Now for me, I have the front wire right here because it's going to go to the front, and then I have the rear camera wire right here. That way I am set to go ahead and get the connections going. All right, so now we have the front camera mounted and on, as you guys can see, It is on here, and I did attach it to the plastic just because it's probably easier to remove from the plastic if I ever have to remount that. But as you guys can see, it is on and working just like we want it, so that is good. Now time. And guys, for the rear camera, you do get the much longer cord. That way you can wrap all the way to the back. I'm going to go ahead and test it just to make sure everything is working before doing it. So I will just go ahead and get this hooked up to here. And all right, went ahead and plugged it in just to verify that the rear camera does work, and it does work, so good. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug it and then start mounting the wire all along the truck side, all the way to the back, and then we'll get it mounted to the truck. All right, so we have everything pulled through here, across here, and then coming out here, pulled off the rubber piece here, and I got the cord running through, so I'm going to run it all the way down through here, then back in here, and then to the back. So again, just going to have it hidden all the way through, and that's kind of the big lesson, is to just go ahead and pull this out. That way you can have everything tucked in here. All right guys, and I'll kind of show that we have it running from here all the way up here. And I'm gonna have it tucked in here, all the way down the door trim, out down here, and then I will put it through the fender. All right, and now we have the cord pulled all the way through and down behind here, nice. Then below, went ahead and pulled off the rear fender, have the cord going around here, and then pulled this piece back, and I fish the cord all the way through here and out on the back side here, and I will do the mount right here. Again, this is definitely going to be the easiest way to get that done. So let's go ahead and get these pieces back on the truck, get the camera hooked up, and check it out. All right, we are now all installed, looking good. Mount it very nice and flush. I might in the future move the camera mount from here to potentially up here in the future, but for now we'll keep it where it's at. Let's take a look. As we can see, the front is looking good and the rear is looking good. I might move the rear down, but again, this is a huge improvement to always have the always on camera. Let me pull this plastic off. Yeah. All right guys, we have the Hansshow rearview mirror installed. It took about 3.5 hours to 4 hours to get this done. A little bit longer than I expected, but I did it by myself. And this is with me stopping and recording for both YouTube and for TikTok. So having to record in both horizontal and vertical does take a little bit longer to do, but so far I'm loving it. It's actually wasn't too bad to install. It's only a couple steps, just getting the steps right and also getting the cord management right. Wanted everything tucked in nice and discreet. So that's what kind of took a little bit of the time. Also, a couple other things, definitely would have been easier to, have someone hold it while I was doing something else, right? So doing it by yourself definitely is going to take a little bit longer to accomplish, but hey, I was able to do it, and I consider myself moderate on the handy scale, so not the most handy person. So if you, are interested in doing this, I say go for it. Don't be intimidated. It's not super difficult. On a scale of difficulty 1 through 10, I'd probably give it like a 6. It's just about being careful, right? Being careful, taking your time, following the directions. Also, one thing that I'd probably do, I'd probably get on YouTube and watch a couple of install videos, maybe watch 4 to 6 install videos that are out there. Get different perspectives, different commentary on the install, not just the Hansshow install. Use it as the reference, but you can look at other people's videos, check out the install, and then that way some of, you know, the issues or constraints that they deal with, you can, you know, take a mental note of, in order to be successful. But overall, in my opinion, this is a game changer, especially for things like right now. So I'm going to put my blinker on, and typically with the blinker, again, on the OEM Tesla screen, you lose visibility of what's behind you, but with the always-on camera, you still have visibility, right? So that's kind of one of the many use cases, right? So I can see the motorcycle that's right behind me, which is awesome. Typically, I would lose sight of that, and I can only see what's, you know, going to the left of me, right? So these little small things like that make a big difference. Yeah, just with some more time with the Hansshow digital camera, I mean, it makes a huge difference. I feel just like I have a lot more awareness of what's going on around me, which is a big thing, right? Awareness and safety, and also the ability to be a defensive driver, where typically, you know, just the smaller OEM screen, I wouldn't see everything. Now I feel like I truly have visibility of everything around me, and it definitely does close in some of the gaps that the Cybertruck does have. So great, affordable, good price. Again, use my referral code, because that way you're going to get a great discount. Also, the channel gets a nice little piece too, right? So it's a win-win for you. Hopefully the content on the Cybertruck and other Teslas or other vehicles has been helpful for you. If it is, go ahead and like and subscribe. It means a lot. Also leave a comment below. The comments help the community, just that positive energy around technology and vehicles. Once again, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day.